Hey everybody, we're back here live at our Monroeville location. I have Cody Feyock from Bosch in here today. And so we kind of been talking a little bit about the Bosch equipment, and he's going to walk us through what we have here as far as a live fire demonstration unit if you want to come out and check out the products today. So Cody, welcome.
Yeah, no, glad to be
Appreciate
here.
you having out today.
Yeah, thank you. Glad I could make it.
What do we have here?
We have a live fire 20 SEER fully modulating inverter outdoor unit.
Okay.
On part with a dual fuel system. So this is our 96% two-stage condensing gas furnace.
And this is a heat pump, right?
It is a heat pump.
With a gas furnace. Now that's
Correct.
A little different, right?
It is.
So tell me
It's a
about
dual
that.
fuel system. So
Okay.
historically, people that are used to their fossil fuel systems don't really believe that heat pumps are able to keep up with modern demands. They
Okay.
are. But what we can add to that is if somebody does have a demand larger than what a heat pump can deliver, we can use a gas furnace as backup.
Oh, okay.
So the heat pump can cover in the mid-season or as it gets colder, if the load of the house gets larger or increases, the heat loss gets bigger, we can switch
Gotcha.
over to a gas furnace and run on that.
Okay. Now that traditionally though, a heat pump would be paired up with an electric air handler, is that correct?
Yep, we still do have air handler options for this. It's just
Okay.
another tool in your arsenal that you're
Gotcha.
going out for a dual fuel system for that customer that still wants to keep their forced air gas furnace or wants to add a high efficiency, not only heat pump, but air conditioning system on it as well too.
So tell me about, I know we get a lot of questions about Bosch because it's a newer line here to our organization. What are some like high points or really kind of the Bosch elevator pitch, if you will?
Well, Bosch, as far as the air source side of things, is relatively new. We're coming into the air side since 2016 is when this IDS product was launched.
Okay.
But we've been involved in HVAC for quite some time. The Bosch company itself is involved with everything you do day to day, from the automotive side, traction
Yeah.
control systems, analog braking systems, any smart device that has a screen rotate feature.
Okay.
Most of those are Bosch semiconductors. The power tool division, the appliances, refrigerators, dishwashers. So there is a brand recognition there. A lot
Sure.
of people know the Bosch name with this.
Yeah.
And that quality carries over to this product. To this point, I believe we're running at about less than 0.25% failure rate with this heat pump.
That's
So
pretty impressive.
It is. A lot of people see that board and get intimidated, but if
Yeah.
you come through a training class, it's actually pretty easy to walk through what all it does. It really aids in diagnosing the system.
Okay.
And we have a spin on the heat pump world that nobody else really has an option for a counterpart to.
Yeah.
Like we do.
So ironically, we're in the training center today here in Monroeville. This is just one of multiple units that we have. These are portable, right?
Correct.
So this is something you can take really anywhere and conduct a class?
Correct. So if contractors are interested, obviously these guys will be your first point of contact, but we can take and bring this training to you guys in the field. So we're able to mobilize this and take it to
Awesome.
contractor shops,
Yeah.
events, shows, and run it.
Or maybe do like an onboarding if we have a new customer coming into the line. So A2L, that's the big talk right now. It's going to be a whole year issue where we're doing this conversion. What all do you guys have in play for A2L? I know there's a bunch of different lines of the refrigerant. Is there one that Bosch is using exclusively? Or how's that working for you guys?
From my knowledge, I know that we're probably going to get a lot more information later in the year, but to this point, we're going R454B
Okay.
with our equipment. There will be mitigation measures in the furnace,
Sure.
obviously, with the mild flammability of the
Yeah.
refrigerant. So there'll be a lot of exciting stuff coming out in Q3 of 2024. A lot of changes with the heat pump and some new product offerings that are coming out. So
Okay.
a lot of good stuff on the horizon.
And I did notice too with this system, you have your own Bosch thermostat.
Correct.
And it looks like it's Wi-Fi control. It tells the weather and those types of things. What's this called, and what are some of the high features of it?
That is our BCC 100, the Bosch Connected Control. We can go through, we do have weather, it's not hooked up to Wi-Fi currently, but we can. And it will communicate to the Bosch Easy Air application. It's just our version of a remote connection to that. So you can change your thermostat, set schedules, all remotely from anywhere, as long as your stat's hooked up to Wi-Fi.
And that's really just commonplace anymore, right? Everybody
It
wants
is.
to be able to run it from
Yeah.
their phone.
And that's where one of the big selling points of our system, again, we are a fully modulating inverter, a variable capacity outdoor unit. We do have the thermostat, but we utilize standard 24-volt controls at no detriment to our modulation. So we can use anybody's thermostat, whether it's Honeywell, Equalair, Pro One,
Okay.
you name it, or our Bosch BCC, the Bosch Connected Control 100.
Gotcha. And is this thing compatible with like Alexa, Google Home, Siri, those types of things?
It is compatible with Alexa to this point. I know
Okay.
we're constantly updating it, so there's always stuff that's coming out.
Sure. Yeah, that's a big deal these days. All right, 2024. We're in not even the first half of the month yet. I know there's tons of stuff coming out in addition to the A2L conversion. Anything on the horizon you're excited about? Anything that you guys are really bringing together this year and just kind of hype up and introduce to the market.
Correct. On top of the IDS product, we are doing a big push with our mini splits. So the Bosch mini splits are a really nice takeoff.
Okay.
With that.
Those are becoming really popular. So,
They are. They are. They're really good, especially in this market with a lot of places that have hydronics where you don't want to run ductwork.
Sure.
You can mount the
Yeah.
refrigerant pipes in the head to go with it. There is some new versions of the IDS that are coming out to market. That'll be a little higher heating output at a lower capacity.
Okay.
So that I'm pretty excited for. These things are already really impressive with their heating performance, and then we're just going to be able to add more to it here later in the year.
All right, and you're here today.
I
You're
am.
running the unit live. We've shut
Correct.
it off so we don't get the background noise, obviously, for this.
Yep.
You're here talking to folks that want to know more about all your equipment. You've got literature, all those types of things.
Yep.
So we appreciate you coming out today.
Yep.
Thank you. We're going to be here with the event 10 to 2 today in Monroeville. So come out, talk to Cody, let him inform you on all the Bosch line. We'll all be here. Stop by and say hi.
Yep.
Thanks a
Look forward
lot.
to seeing you.